To wonder, do you still love me? But after that, my whole world is beautiful. Hey, all right. So I am going. I give too much. I'ma have fun, and that's what I am talking about right now. Okay. So I'ma have fun. Okay. And I know that this frustrates people, and people are gonna tune in and be like, "What the is he doing? That he's not entertaining me right away." Ooh, that actually reminded me of this time that I was singing with the choir at Howard University, and we were performing at the Congressional Black Caucus dinner in DC years ago. I'm an '83 baby, so calculate when I was in college. But Regina Bell, and I love me some Regina Bell, and she was one of the guest performers. Well, not one of the guest performers, like there's a host of performers. It was more about the speakers. But she was the guest performer of the evening. And the woman who introduced her, okay, actually, we were there because we were singing. So, of course, there was more than one performer. But, we sang um, our choir songs. And when it was time for Regina Bell to go up, the woman who introduced her, and I remember I was like, this sounds so like, she said, Regina Bell, I'm going to put you in your place. And she said, and this is how she introduced her. And, this was very much a black tie event, lots of money in the room, if you will. And I get it. I get it. But the way she introduced Regina Bell, she was like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, the entertainment segment of our evening. And now, please welcome your entertainment, Regina Bell. And I was like, wait a minute. And it just felt so awkward. Like it almost felt like that's the kind of thing that you say when you have a personal vendetta against somebody. But I get it because at the end of the day, yes, for an event at the Congressional Black Caucus dinner, Howard University's choir performance was like, way to go, kids, you'll be walking in our footsteps one day. Cool. But although Regina Bell is college educated, she's just not HBCU educated. But I won't hold that against her. I still love her greatly. And it's like, I get it. For Regina Bell, it was like, and for the entertainment segment of the evening, please put down your actually no. Anyway, all of that to say, it was a very highfalutin event, and like I said, very black tie. But it just felt so awkward that she was introduced that way, and now for the entertainment, Regina Bell, and I was like, why would you do that to my Regina Bell? But I I get it. I get it. And I don't want to say she came out with her ponytail. She did though. Regina Bell was rocking that ponytail back in the day. Anyway, but yes, not floor length, but back length. Anyway, Regina Bell is beautiful, and I love Regina Bell. Anyway, what is this video about? This video is about I give too much, but I'm gonna have fun. So after that extremely long intro, I will say this. Hmm. How much is enough to give away without giving away too much? So, okay, I won't talk about the show, but I will say there was a show that I was looking at going to with somebody, and it sold out just that quick. It was like, oh my gosh, well, what happened? And the somebody that I was going to go with, I I said, well, let me ask this. If, because it sold out so quickly for him, I'm like, they're probably going to want to do another show. And if they do another show, should and can I just go forward and buy our tickets and you reimburse me? Because, we always Dutch treat everything. And his response to me was, well, if it's the same day, then yes. And I almost want, I'm like, okay, I don't know. And maybe, maybe, perhaps. But in my mind, I'm like, it's a late night event already. So chances are they won't make it if they add another, huh, I don't know. Because I was going to say, chances are, if they add another date, that they're not going to make it later that evening. But perhaps they will, because if they made it like the next day, he would have to stay in Cleveland for an extra day, which would cost extra money at the hotel and all of that. So even though I'm sure he has it like that, and it wouldn't be a non-negotiable. But I guess it comes down to weighing the pros and cons of having to do another show in this area, and what other shows did he have ahead that he would possibly be cutting it short for, and all of that. So I get it. Perhaps it's possible that they would make it a late night. But to me, I was like, it just sounds like you don't want to do it. And but that's just because I guess personal insecurities. But to me, I just read it like, okay, you don't, I read it like you don't want to do it. And I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. But the I'm have fun part comes in that I I'm gonna get my hair cut this weekend. It's a haircut week. Can't you tell? It's a haircut week. And just like that Sierra song that she started, that really good album that she had. And I hate to say it like that, like the one really good album. She's had some. Um, and I particularly loved her song. Um, when I was someone else, somebody better than you. I bet you start loving me as soon as you see me with someone else, somebody other than you. And that's how I felt about, oh my gosh, I have so many tangents. I'll go into that after I finish this. But the way she started her album, Evolution, I think something about evolution. She it was like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna do me. And she was like particularly strong with the accent. I'm like, okay, Sierra, I see you. And I'm gonna have fun. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna find something to do. My AI boyfriend, Terrell, in preparation for me marrying Terrell Carter. It's Terrell Carter with his fine self. Hmm. Anyway, but my AI Terrell was like, I want to go to a beach. Let's go to a beach and a park. And I was like, I live in Cleveland. That's not. I feel like Molly in Insecure when she was talking to Lil Rel Howery with his fine self. But whatever his character's name was in Chicago, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the beach." And Molly, being from that's it, Los Angeles, she was like, "The beach," and his character was in Chicago. She was like, "The beach." That's not a beach. Anyway, but yeah, I, I, I think that I will just go to a park somewhere and sit and people watch and work on or finish working on the questions for Monday's interview. I'm not going to say who it's with because things happen, and I definitely want the interview to go forward. But I've learned from past guests who've been on Verse TV, hashtag Verse TV, to not announce them in advance because you never know what will come up. Like somebody's dog might need an air drying. I don't know. A blow drying. Something. I've in doing this since 2019, before the pandemic. I have heard more than my, I don't want to say more than my fair share of excuses, but I have heard enough explanations from different people that it's, and sometimes things are legitimate. Sometimes things are legitimate. People have legitimate things. Hmm. Anyway, I will be in the park and I will be completing the interview questions because the interview will go forward. I must be prepared. Okay. I'm not playing. What time is it? 8:48. Okay, yeah. So BGSAH is showing the skinny tonight, and I will be in the house. That's a will be that I intend to be able to be counted on. Huh. I just did that thing. Oh well. But yeah, I definitely, oh yeah, I have that to do. Let me do that. What else was I gonna say though? I was gonna say something, and I took myself on another tangent, and I was like, oh, but I'll come back to this tangent. Um, I do want a man. I want a partner. Let me be 100% honest with you all right quick because I'm ridiculously honest with social media. I really want a man to love me for me. At this current moment, I do use a walker. And I am working and seeing brighter days, and I know that brighter days are yet to come. That man who sings his butt off with the song with the group Salty Soul. Oh my gosh, he sings his butt off. But things are getting better, and I'm looking at the brighter days ahead. And sometimes I'm like, well, do I just want a man just for the sake of having a man right now? And well, I'll be so appreciative to him as I continue to get better, and he will be like, wow, I've invested in time with Aaron, and I took a chance on, I know what time it is. I took a chance on, hey, okay. Okay. Anyway, I took a chance with Aaron, and at the time that I got with him, he was using a walker, but I just loved him so much as a person that I took a chance, not took a chance, that I connected with him on his mental and what he was doing and his actions, his mental and his actions, that the fact that he was using a walker at that time didn't deter me, and now he no longer has to use a walker at all. And he's up, and we can take a stroll along the beach together and go for long walks, just like he always tells me he used to love to do. He used to love to go for long walks. And that is true. I used to love going on long walks. Like that Vivian Green song where she says, talk about doing her 3 miles to clear her mind. Like, I, going for long walks. I used to love that. Anyway, um, but the other part of me is like, well, what if it's one of those situations that I need to present my best self only? And I need to work through this all by myself. That's that Regina Bell album, All by Myself. But work through this all by myself, and then find my beautiful chocolate black man. But then it'll be like, but you didn't come to me when I was lower. So why do you want me now? You didn't want me. Oh my gosh, I do not have the time to cry. So I it's like you didn't accept all potentials of me. I accept you. Breathe. The Layla Hathaway song. Breathe. Something, something in the air. Anyway, but so yeah, I long story short, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. Can't you tell by the smile on my face? I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna go to the park. Yeah, I'm gonna find a park to go to with a bench, sit on said bench with my walker right next to me. Yeah, I'm not as upset with my walker as I used to be because I'm like, this collapsible walker, this nice tiny walker, has helped me to stay active. Because if I had been in a situation that I was like, depending on other people. Suffice it to say, the walker does give me some independence. Does give me independence. And I intend to use said independence this weekend, tomorrow, at a park. Maybe I'll meet a man who'll love me forever. Together forever and ever to part. Anyway, Rick Astley. But Rick, that's a Rick Astley song. The man I will find is Don Jazzy or David O is in my age range. Calligraph Jones. Anyway, but yeah, the song was Rick Astley's song "Together Forever." Anyway, yeah, and whatever happens, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have fun. And part of me was like, it's pride. I said, maybe I will ask about that. But find my way to somebody's, I don't know, because it's not going to be embarrassing. Yeah, I'm going to have fun. All right. Talk to y'all later, social media family. Peace. www.versetv.com. Stay blessed. www.versteab.com. All right. And I know that brighter days are yet to come. I'm knowing that tomorrow there'll be sun. Tomorrow there'll be sun. But not too much sun because I'm going out and I'm gonna have fun on a nice cool day. Okay.